How about we start with where do you see yourself in 10 years? That's an easy one to start with.
Okay. Well, I would hope that I would be through school and hopefully have a good job as a nurse. Hopefully, I want to work in the hospice unit or oncology and then have a cute little family and a hot husband and a couple dogs. How about you, Luke?
In 10 years, I hope to be maybe out of the service by then and working my job as either electrician or lineman, getting it done.
Yeah,
Um,
making
mess with a
bank.
lot, yeah, mess with a lot of voltage, hopefully not getting shocked.
Yep, we
Maybe
don't
thinking
want
about
that.
a family and starting to build like a shed or a house.
You really have it all planned out, Luke.
Oh, I got it planned out. I got the pictures drawn and everything for the house.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I hope my husband has that planned out for me.
Yeah, you never know.
Describe your senior year in 3 words.
Relaxed, fun, and hard work, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it was like fun and stuff, but I mean I took a lot of college credit and I was like worked to the max. I know you were probably the same way with all of
Yeah.
the and I mean you had your CNN stuff too, or the C
CNN.
not CNN,
CNA.
C CNA,
Yeah.
that's the word I
With
was
work.
thinking of. And I mean, you were working at the clinic and stuff, or with
Yeah.
the old people too. So I mean, that's
Yeah.
a full
I would
time
say it
deal.
was pretty unpredictable too.
Yeah,
Like we had some bad stuff happen to us, Luke.
like the corona.
Yeah, that really hit us hard. Okay, you probably won't
Yeah,
here because you're a guy.
that's kind of true. That and like the day after we got out, I got called and said, "Hey, you want to come work full time?" I'm like, "I'll make money."
Yeah. Okay. I've made a lot of money too, so that's good. But like also we didn't get to do like our senior prank.
Oh, it was gonna be good, but
It
I
was
guess
gonna be good, yeah.
yeah, I probably might have gotten a little bit of trouble. I think I was gonna end up bringing a pool in and like fully inflating a pool in the lunchroom and just chilling in a pool. But I don't know how much
Okay,
trouble
that
I
would
would
have
have
been pretty
gotten.
iconic. I also heard something about like farm animals.
No, I didn't have the farm animals. We were gonna do a slip and slide. That was another idea.
Yeah, see, that would have been so fun,
Yeah,
but stuck at home.
yeah. Stuck at home's not
Okay,
fun. What project or assignment challenged you the most and why?
I took every project like pretty seriously. I don't know, I didn't, but like the Civil War project, that was always supposed to be like a big deal, but I didn't actually think that was like that's the project that comes to mind, but I don't think that was really challenging. I was
Yeah.
partners with Claire, so we really got
Oh.
things done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got Mrs. Neat Freak over there, and then you get
Yeah.
yourself.
So
I
we
mean,
just kind
it's
of
just like
flowed.
get it done.
What other projects did we have? I don't even know.
The project. I don't know why this comes to mind, but in like I don't Mrs. Bergen's, we did that project with the animals, and it was like huge, and it was like it was for Hatchet, and I was little, and so like it made it 10 times harder. It was like a good and fun project, but it just like put me on. I just remember that project being so difficult, and I don't know why.
Or remember like the walk for water?
Yes. Oh, that was horrid. You had to carry the straps for digging in. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I thought it would have been so easy. I was like, oh my God, I'm such an in shape seventh grader. I'll be fine. And I was like
You're
walking up
not.
the river with this like digging into my shoulders. I was like, oh my God, this is actually terrible.
Yeah.
Not your cell phone. What 3 things did you never forget to bring to school?
My boots,
Okay.
uh, my wallet.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say my belt, but there was a few times I got to school, I was like, ah, I forgot my belt.
What
um,
the-
I never forgot my hat though. I always had a like some sort of hat.
I don't think I have anything that was that meaningful to me. Like I forgot my phone too.
I don't think I forgot that very often, but there
Like
was
I forgot my
occasionally.
iPad, but that's just like way past. So like
Yeah,
I don't
that's
really remember. I know you forgot to bring your iPad too.
oh yeah, definitely. And
I
then you
don't think I
just sit there the whole day. Oh, it's so
yeah,
boring.
yeah.
Favorite memory from freshman year? That should be a good one.
I have to think back. That feels so long ago. I would just say homecoming comes to mind freshman year. And we had a really good group of seniors that year.
Definitely.
They were super fun. And I would just say, remember when we practiced for Powder Puff?
Oh boy, that was, and everybody's like rookies. They're practicing for
Yeah.
powder puff.
And that was like the only year that we didn't win, was the year that we
Right.
practiced.
Yeah, I don't know. Track season was probably my favorite, just because this I had the senior guys and like all of them were out and they were just like chill the whole time.
Yeah, they were super fun. That was a fun class.
Oh yeah.
Finish this sentence, Luke. I could not live without.
Uh, you, Lauren. Just
Oh, did
kidding.
you just confess your love?
um, I don't know. I don't know what I couldn't live without. Probably my
Um,
parents. I
your
wouldn't be
truck.
alive.
I mean, your truck.
My truck, I that would be hard to live without because I like
It
that
was
thing a
pretty
lot.
meaningful to you.
Oh yeah, it's very meaningful. I mean, it'll be with me for a long time, hopefully.
I hope so. Okay, I would say my family and then my dogs, Ace and Molly.
Yeah, Emma's somehow
I
still
don't have,
kicking, but I don't know how.
yeah,
Oh man, that dog is bad. She's just like a blob that lays there. It's bad. If you could change one rule, school rule, what would it be?
that we can leave to go to lunch and get food.
Yeah. Oh,
You
okay,
know,
that would be kind of cool.
because like, okay, my mom would call and sometimes be like, yeah, Lauren wants to go to this place, but it was just such a hassle, like I just want to go get bakery,
Right.
and it
If
would
I
take
don't have anything to do,
right, and especially seniors, like I had how many study halls a day, and what would I do? Watch Netflix, do a little homework, nap in that huge library that was I took some really good naps in, but it would have been so much better if I had a donut, you know?
yeah. The time we ordered in pizza, that was fun.
Yeah, but that was such a hassle.
Yeah, that took a lot of effort to do.
Yeah. So it would have been nice if we could have just like sign out,
Yeah, just
you
walk
know?
out.
Right.
Why not? I'd probably change the rule with like so like it's an actual thing that if the teacher doesn't show up that you can leave after like 10 minutes.
Yeah. That would have
It's
I would
like
have laughed a lot of times.
there was a lot of times where I would have been like, "Yep, I'm out of here. See you guys."
Yeah. And they just like walk in like they're like right on time.
Oh yeah, well, I mean the class period's half over, but I mean I guess if you just show up now, that's cool too.
Yeah, that's cool too. Um, who is or was your favorite staff member? K through 12 and why?
That's a really hard question. I could, I mean, I kind of got a bias. I got a mom that works there, so
Okay,
she was
but I thought
probably
you were
my,
gonna say like mom, like Miss French.
no, my real mom.
Yeah, okay, but Miss French did come in clutch a lot for us.
She did help me a lot, but
Yes,
she didn't help me with my homework sometimes,
true.
where real mom helped me with my homework every time.
Yeah. Okay, who's your favorite? Your mom?
Yeah, definitely.
No, choose a different one. Make it
What do you mean
interesting.
choose a different one?
Okay, no, like your mom is cool, but like,
Mr. Ledbetter was pretty cool. I liked him. I liked some his fishing and his. He was just kind of a good old boy. You know, he had that attitude.
you just like vibed with him because you like to hunt and fish and you like to lift.
Yeah, and it's just like
That's
it's
just a
like
match made in heaven.
yeah, and
Okay,
like
I would say Miss Patnon because I cried a lot in English 3.
yeah, she's a very understanding person too, though.
Yes, she was
Like she
super
just gets it.
understanding. No, I would say Mr. Wiley too. Mr. Wiley was an awesome teacher, and I
Yeah,
always look forward to going to classes with him.
yeah. He was like he just like had his stuff down, and like you knew
Right,
what you were gonna get, and he had it graded punctually. Like he always had his
right,
stuff graded. I didn't like some teachers like you have to wait and wait and wait, and like halfway through the semester you find out something you did in the first like week, and you're like,
right.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that annoys me too. Mr. Riley was always super good about that,
Yeah.
which was nice that we could count on him. And I know that, like, when I didn't go out for basketball my freshman year, like, we had a little meeting, you know,
Yeah.
and he, like, never held it against me, so I liked that.
No, that's he always stuck to the rule of tomorrow's a new day. Like he had that in his
Right, yeah.
classroom. And I
Mhm.
remember like when I was in maybe freshman year, I did something really stupid and he like got really mad. And like the next day, it was like nothing ever had happened. Like
Yeah.
yesterday happened, today's a new day, and I love that. It was awesome.
Mhm. Yeah, that's awesome, and he always stuck to that.
What's your nickname?
Okay, well, I would say, like, some of the underclassmen call me Lore, but that was just kind of a this year thing, but then my family calls me Kate because my middle name is Catherine.
Catherine.
Yeah, but that's it. I really don't have any other nicknames. Mr. Bergen used to call me Lorelai,
Yeah, I
but
got a
that's really
lot
it.
of
How about you, Luke? I
nicknames.
feel like you have a lot of nicknames.
Well, everybody just calls me by my last name at school. Half the kids don't even know my first name, I don't think. But um,
Yeah.
then I got like at home, everybody calls me Cubby, and then like at
Oh my
work,
gosh,
I get
I remember that. Look, you wanna know what that makes me think of?
what?
When we were dancing in the kitchen in my house to that song, like, "We are the dinosaurs," and your mom came in, she's like, "You ready to go, Cubby?" And we were in our pajamas.
Yes. Oh
Oh,
man.
yeah, such a good time.
Oh, that was awesome when we used to all get together and we'd like listen to those songs or like, I'm gonna open my book. Oh, it's a purple dinosaur. Close the book.
Yeah. Remember when we listened to that in study hall this year too?
Yeah, and Mrs. French has it for her grandkids now.
Yeah. Oh, I hope they love it as much as we did, Luke.
Oh, I'm sure they will. That stuff was awesome.
It was. What is your biggest fear?
Probably ending up with some sort of ailment that I can't like move at all. Cause like me, accident prone. I mean, I've had how many broken, but like I feel like I'm
Right.
gonna end up losing a limb at some point, and then I'm not gonna be able to do anything, and I'm gonna like not like that at all. So that's kind of a big
You think
fear.
about that? Like you're gonna just lose a limb?
Lauren, I've been through 15 casts. I think I got a little right to be worried. I
Yeah, you
almost lost
do.
3 fingers.
Wait,
What
what was
about
the
you?
question? My biggest fear? I
Yeah.
would say my biggest fear is like someone I love like getting like seriously ill and seeing them go through that. Yeah, that's just something that I think would be super hard.
Yeah, that would be really sad to
Otherwise, like
watch. Like
heights, like I'm not really scared of heights or anything like that. Like that just stuff doesn't bother me.
adrenaline junkie.
Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah, definitely. Um, what's your favorite movie?
Hmm. I really like Nicholas Sparks because
I
like
don't even know what
it's
that
just like
is. I'm not gonna
cute.
lie.
It's just like cute stuff. Okay, like The Longest Ride.
Never seen it.
Oh my gosh, it's like a cowboy movie with like Scott Eastwood, and he's so attractive.
I know. Yeah, everybody
He
talks
was
about
my
Scott
lock screen on
Eastwood.
my school iPad for like all junior year.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, but I would just say Nicholas Sparks movies. Otherwise, I just love TV shows like Grey's Anatomy. I think that's why I want to be a nurse, is because I could basically be a surgeon because of how much Grey's Anatomy I watched.
Okay, classic white girl comment.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
how about you?
well, you like Scott Eastwood so much. I think I'd have to go with one of his dad's movies.
Oh,
Um,
have you seen his
Clint
dad?
Eastwood.
His dad is pretty fine too.
Yeah, he made some good movies. I like The Good and the Bad and the Ugly. That's probably one of my favorites. But me and Dad watched, or I guess I always say Dad, don't I, instead of my
Yeah, you
dad.
always say dad, like it's your dad, Luke. It's not my dad too.
Anyway, we watched what Every Which Way But Loose the other night, and you probably wouldn't know, but it's like a movie, and he's like fighting all the time. And he's got this ape with him, and like the ape like dances and jumps around, and like it's really funny. And he like he takes the ape and he just walks into a bar with it, and it
Oh
just
my
sits
gosh.
there and looks around.
Or like Step Brothers
Yeah, Step Brothers is pretty funny.
or The Hangover. The Hangover is really good.
The Hangover is hilarious.
Like, one of my coworkers, her husband's name is Alan, and I
Oh my.
always think of Helen, and I was just like, "Who let the dogs out?"
My favorite
Oh,
part of
that's
that
so
movie though
awesome.
is when they come into Mike Tyson and he's singing.
Yes, that's awesome. That is so awesome, yeah. Okay, your turn, Luke.
Oh boy. If you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
Well, I really like traveling, like, when my family and I travel a lot, but I said in my senior spotlight that I would like to go backpacking through Europe, and that would be really cool, but, like, I wouldn't wanna do it alone, so my significant other would have to come with me.
Well, you can't just take a friend, Lauren.
Okay, well, I could do that too, but
Or your sister.
okay.
Just go with Natalie.
Yeah, how fun would that be? Like, "See ya, mom. See ya, dad. I'm gonna go backpacking through Europe." That would be
That would be
so
awesome.
awesome,
With your twin
right?
sister.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. How about you, Luke?
Well, I'd probably go to Alaska.
Oh my gosh,
I'd
don't you
go.
wanna, like, live there?
Yeah, I do, but like everybody's like trying to talk me out of it because it's got like crime because like everybody's so isolated that like you can just get away with anything up there kind of. That's like the
Yeah.
mentality. So like
Yeah, like, I
but
just, like, hear Luke Tickey's name on the news and just, like, he committed a super bad crime in Alaska. It's like, "Oh, I knew him."
just go oops.
Yeah, like, I feel like that's how it would be up there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just go like hang out up there or go to like the Arctic Circle and just kind of like go see the oil fields and stuff. I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
That does seem like a you trip, Luke.
Yeah, ride around on a moose.
Okay, if you could be best at anything, what would you choose?
Be best at my job because then I get paid a lot and then I make a lot of money and then I can spend more money.
What do you spend your money on?
Old things, old trucks, old cars, old. You know the issue. Once you're
Right.
a hoarder with a redneck mind.
I remember you, like, made a call to, like, someone during study hall this year, and you were, like, looking to buy something that he had for sale, and I didn't understand one single thing that you said in that conversation.
Oh yeah, I think I was calling. Was I calling down to Sears to see if they had a? I feel like I was calling Sears to see if they had a part for my truck, and then I think I went and got it.
And you were, like, talking, like, in some language that I had no idea what it was about cars. And I was just like, "Oh my gosh," and you sounded really smart about it, but Claire and I were, like, looking at each other and we're like, "What is he
Yeah, that's how like me and like Tommy's conversations usually end up. That's like the only time, you know how he's like completely unserious 95% of the time. Like we'll have
talking?"
serious
Yeah.
conversations like that and other people are like, "Oh, okay."
Like, wow, they actually do know something.
Oh,
Um,
we convinced the whole class that his there's a sensor in your exhaust and it's like sends your check engine light on if it goes bad and like he pulled his off of that car. And so we convinced everybody it was a diesel spark plug, but diesels don't have spark plugs because they don't do a spark. It was so funny.
okay, but I would fall for that because I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, we had like half the school convinced.
Yeah, I would too. I don't understand what that means.
Yeah. Except nobody thought the joke was funny because they didn't get it.
Yeah.
What was, did you answer that question? I don't even remember what the question was, but
Oh, if you
oh, good at something.
I would be more forgiving because I really hold a grudge, and I know you do too, Luke.
I probably do, yeah.
Yeah, because we had a couple little disagreements this year.
Yeah, well, I
Remember when
can't
we
hold a grudge, or I don't have to, but it's sometimes it's worth holding the grudge just to
Okay,
let them
well,
know.
I would like to be more forgiving because I
That's
don't
good.
like holding a grudge,
You're
and I
probably a better
do it.
person.
Like, I don't even know why.
Your goal is to hold less grudges, and my goal is to make money. So who's probably the better person in this situation?
I don't know. We both
What do
have
you
our own
mean?
goals, Luke.
I'm being the greedy one, and you're over here being Miss Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Pet
What's your
peeve.
biggest pet peeve?
Yeah, I just saw that one. Pet peeve. I don't know. I'm not a very like I don't get that mad about stuff. Um, maybe like people calling me out on my flaws. That kind of makes me mad. Like if I know I messed something up and they tell me I messed it up, I'm like, I already know. You can be quiet and let me fix this.
Yeah, that is something that would frustrate me too. But I would say like the little things. Like, I hate sniffing, like sniffing your nose. I hate that. Like, get up and go get a Kleenex. That bothers me so much. And I also hate coughing. Like when people just like cough, like really annoyingly. Like, go get a drink of water. Don't just sit there and keep coughing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that bothers me so much.
What about me when I'm breathing heavy while concentrating? I feel like you've called me out on that a few
Yeah,
times.
because you just look over and you are breathing so heavy and just like, are you doing okay?
I'm just concentrating.
Yeah, but you sound like you're like not doing okay.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder about myself. I don't
Um,
know. We've hit a lot of these, but
if you could go back in time, what would you say to your freshman self?
what
Just
would I
little,
tell?
just little freshman Luke.
I would tell myself not to be so annoying and like confrontational because almost got myself into a lot of fights with a lot of seniors and juniors, like especially like the junior class because that class like had some kids in it that were kind of confrontational, and I like to open my mouth, and I almost got myself in some bad situations.
Yep, that's a Luke thing to do.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
did have a lot of fun, so
yeah, that was an awesome year. Freshman year was so chill.
it was the best.
I would say that I would just branch out, because all I've done really a part of like in high school is like sports, and sometimes I regret that. Like I know that people have a lot of fun with like speech or the musical, and that's definitely not me. I'm a horrible singer and I know whatever. But that just seems so fun and like let loose. No
Yeah.
one judging you.
Yeah, I always like was worried that like people are gonna hold a grudge or like remember me for something bad like my freshman year. But like by my junior and senior year, I was like, let's make some memories for people to like remember me by. So I got
Right.
something like that'll last here at school, and people are like, oh yeah, remember him when he was like here? Don't want to be a nobody, right? You gotta be
Yeah, you
branch
gotta
out.
live a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, freshman year was super fun. And if I
Um,
knew that senior year was gonna turn out to this,
Yeah, like I'm upset, but I'm not like that mad. Like it could have been a lot worse. It could be a
yeah, it's
lot worse.
definitely a guy thing.
Yeah. Like I always think of it like as just because obviously I'm going into the Marines, so like military wise, but like think about it, the last like three wars that they had to get drafted in, kids my age and younger were getting sent
Right.
right to the middle of a war zone and getting tore up. So like I mean it could
Yeah,
have been
that's
worse.
scary. Okay, but like think about this. Like, did you have senior release in the morning or at
No,
night or at
I,
after school?
I never had senior release.
Oh
I
yeah,
worked like a rented mule.
yeah, you did. But like when we like just walked out of school, like at our last day, it was so weird because like we didn't even like know obviously that we it was our last day, so we just like didn't even walk out together. It was just so weird.
Yeah,
Like
it
we'll
was,
never get to
yeah,
do that.
yeah. I am a little sad that we don't have like a normal graduation because like on the day we're supposed to graduate, it's
hmm
exactly 60 years after Nana graduated from there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so 60 years later and same family, different,
hmm
yeah, grandson gets to graduate from Central Community
I
School.
think it is cool that it's outside though. Like maybe
Yeah,
that's
that was
a
cool.
new tradition.
That could be interesting because that gym is usually very, very hot during
It is
the
so hot. It is so
ceremony.
hot even in um like
Homecoming.
sporting events.
Yeah.
It's
Just
so
like sit there and sweat.
yeah. No thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's a person that you look up to, Luke?
I look up to my dad a lot. Just A, because I actually have to look up to him because he's a few inches taller than me. And B, he's like, I mean, he's just kind of a good role model. And I don't know, he's kind of got he's got the same interests as me. And we just
Mm-hmm.
always kind of help out and stuff.
I would say, yeah, I look up to both of my parents just because they've been super supportive, like throughout high school, and always and like go after your dreams. And that's awesome. And give good advice. Like sometimes you need good advice.
Oh, definitely need a lot of good advice.
Um,
I guess we'll probably wrap it up here with that. What's the question? It was, what would you tell the
what
underclassmen?
yeah, what advice do you have for underclassmen that they can have the best senior year ever?
Yeah, like live it to the fullest, man. Just like full throttle.
Right? All
Yeah,
gas, no brakes, underclassmen. I'm telling you, you won't regret it.
yeah. You like scared for like the first like 3 weeks of senior year or your junior freshman year because like, oh, I'm bottom of the totem pole. I'm
Right.
like, but you just gotta like break that and be like, yeah, well, you know what? I may be the bottom, but I'm still gonna have fun. Although don't
Yeah.
lip off to upperclassmen because that's really annoying. Because even
Yeah.
though I don't do anything about it, it still irritates me. But like, just have fun and just hang out with
Mhm.
people.
Hang out with people that you wouldn't normally hang out with. I've
Right.
noticed that too. Like, even through, like, CNA stuff, like, I work with people that I wouldn't normally, like, hang out with, but they're actually really awesome because you have the same interests,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter what other people think of you, really. Just live it up.
Yeah. Be your own person.
So, yes, freshmen or underclassmen, be you.
Yes.
It's what matters.
Just be yourself.